Well, all morning long, we're giving you a behind-the-scenes look at Disney on Ice. That's in town at the Ector County Coliseum through this Sunday. That's where we find ABC2's Matt Fonts live. He is joined by the woman in charge of making sure your favorite Disney characters are dressed for the part. Matt, I feel like this is always one of the most fun parts, the glitz and glam of it all.
Yes, of course, Sam. I mean, how do you put on Disney on Ice without the costumes? Here this morning, I'm joined with Sydney, who is also one of the performers of Disney on Ice in town this weekend at the Ector County Coliseum. Yeah, we've got some important things here behind us, Sydney. The costumes, a huge part of the performance. What goes into picking out who's going to wear what and fitting them to each person for the show?
Yeah, we have such a talented costume design team who helps us fit the costumes to every individual skater and making us look so fabulous on the ice. For example, we have so many costumes here from all of our different segments.
Now, I can imagine, too, that does each performer stay in their one costume the whole show, or is it a constant change out and is it chaos behind the scenes that we don't get to see?
Yeah. I mean, we can have as many as like 7 costume changes in one show. Yeah. Like 7, 8 costume changes, like we're just going. Yeah.
And you can probably hear behind me right now, they're doing a little performance of The Lion King. We're going to bring you a performance later of Let It Go in our Fox show. But let's talk a little bit more about these costumes. I mean, let's go down the line here. This one right here, I'm not kidding, guys, probably weighs 30 to 40 pounds. I mean, I could weightlift this in the gym. How does someone perform in this?
Yeah, we have really talented, athletic figure skaters who have trained so long. And, you know, this is just like another little cherry on top is being able to do some high kicks in these costumes. For example, this is from the Pinocchio segment where, you know, Geppetto, Pinocchio's father, he has so many toys made out of wood. And these are the toy shop girls, Can girls. They're wind-up toys, as you can see. They have like little gears in the back that Geppetto goes and winds up.
I would imagine whoever's wearing this has to do squats in the gym because, like I said, that's a workout in itself. Do you have a favorite on this lineup here? I mean, I know we talked about, okay, so that's Pinocchio. Some of the ones down here are...
These are by far my favorites. These ones are my favorites because they're from Frozen, where Olaf has his little in summer kind of number where he's like, I dream of having summer, even though, you know, he may not do so well in summer. But this one is one of my favorites. For example, this one is a dandelion costume where we have beautiful dandelions going out there presenting, you know, Olaf's dream of summer. And we also have a butterfly costume right here as well.
Let me just forewarn everyone at home. I tried to put one of these on, but they wouldn't let me.
Yeah. Yep. Because they're fitted to each person, so it might be a little.
It might not fit me. All right, real quick here. Let's talk about. I mean, we were discussing how some of these costumes they're not new. They've seen some years on them. They're pretty old, and it takes a lot of upkeep to keep them to where they're at, correct?
Yeah, no, definitely. These costumes have, you know, seen their fair share of so many cities and for many years, but we have a very amazing and talented costume team that keeps the upkeep, makes sure that they stay nice and intact and still gorgeous, you know, till this day. Yeah.
Throughout the whole show, do you have one favorite costume?
Ooh, throughout the whole show, I would say, again, for sure, like
that one. Okay, that one you talked about. I just didn't know if it was from this lineup or the whole show. All right, that's a seller right there.
Yeah,
all right, Sydney. Well, I appreciate you talking to me this morning. Super cool to check all of this out, Sam. We're going to send it back to you in the studio. We're going to have more in the next hour of Good Morning Basin live here at the Ector County Coliseum with Disney on Ice.
Matt, I'm happy you clarified because the next thing I was going to say was I need to see you in a costume in your next live hit.
Listen, I tried. I'm telling you, I wanted to put the hat on down here, but they wouldn't let me.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, those do look pretty petite, so you would definitely have to probably squeeze into one of those. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys. Super excited to see what's in store. As again, Matt will be out there all morning long giving